So here we'll be talking about the significant frog anatomy for us to be able to have knowledge during the frog dissection. So first, let's talk about the external anatomy of frog's head. As you can see on the figure, a frog has a transparent nictitating membrane which can be seen on the lower eyelid that moves over the eye to clean and protect it. Also, we can see on the lateral portion of the frog the tympanic membrane, which refers to the eardrum of a frog and for the frog to receive sound waves. And lastly, we can see the external nares or nostril of the frog, which is the anterior opening structure for the entry and exit of the air. Next, as you can see on the figure of the internal anatomy of the frog's head, first we can see the frog's tongue, a muscular structure attached to the front of the mouth that is being extended to catch insects or its food. Also, we can see the maxillary and vomerine teeth, which are responsible in holding and capturing prey. Next is the esophagus, which connects the mouth to the stomach's frog. And lastly, we can see the eustachian tube opening, which is connected to the middle ear that has function to equalize air pressure. The question is how to determine if the frog is a male or female. The sex of a frog may be determined externally by examining the frog's thumb pads located at the front feet. We can see on the figure that a male frog has bigger thumb pads located at the base, which can be seen on the figure. And lastly, we are now in the internal anatomy of a frog. First, we can see the stomach, which stores food and mixes it with enzymes to begin food digestion. Also, we can see small intestine, which is the principal organ of digestion and absorption of digested food. The duodenum, which is the anterior part of small intestine that passes food from the stomach. Pancreas, that secretes digestive enzymes. Gallbladder, which store biles. Large intestine, which store undigested food. Also, we can see liver, which is responsible in secreting bile and processes digestive food molecules. What is bile? Bile is a dark green to yellowish brown fluid produced by the liver that aids the digestion of lipids or fats. Also, we can see urinary bladder, which collects and stores urine until release. Fat bodies, which refer to the masses of fat in the body cavities of frogs that are needed for hibernating and mating. And spleen, which is an organ in the frog's circulatory system that makes, store, and destroy blood cells. And lastly, lungs, which are the organs of respiration.